know you believe that I told you the truth about the weather, but how do you know I didn't lie to you to make you feel a little bit better about the forecast? Whether it was the dog ate my homework or I never got your message, everyone's told a little lie at one time or another. So what's the truth about lying?
My dad is a truck driver. My mommy is a doctor. My dad, he's a liar.
A liar?
Do I have to tell the truth?
No, I like the truth. Well, I'm an actress, so I would assume that I'm a good liar.
Are you sure you're feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, Mom. I'm tired, that's all.
Shame on you.
I certainly lie.
Lying is part of the everyday life nowadays.
The big lies are important, but the little white lies don't mean so much.
I tell them what they want to hear if it gets me what I want.
When do I lie? When I have to.
It's okay to tell a lie if you don't want to hurt someone's feelings.
It's a small world, so you might as well tell the truth because you never know who knows who.
A woman never forgets. So you best well not to lie to a woman. Trust me.
I'm busted.
You're a thief and a liar.
I only lied about being a thief. I don't do that anymore.
Steal.
Lie.
Well, Janine Driver is a body language and deception detection expert. She calls herself a Lyin Tamer. Janine, good morning.
Good morning, Al. How are you?
I'm good, and I really am. Well, I'm okay. So when is it okay to lie?
You know, people ask me that question all the time. As the Lyin Tamer, I don't think it's ever okay to lie, but I think there's different circumstances. Like I heard you just ask Natalie earlier, you know, does she look fat in that outfit or not? If I ask my husband, do I look fat in this outfit? I don't want him to be honest and say, honey, the fat makes you look fat. Right? I want to hear something like my dad would say to my mom, don't tamper with perfection.
Ah.
So lying, it has to do with, does the person expect to be lied? Like if you play poker, you expect to be bluffed.
Sure.
So you expect to be lied. If someone is lied to, if you expect someone to tell you the truth, then it's not okay to lie.
Okay, so you break it into 4 categories.
I do.
Omission, partial truth, partial lie, complete lie, and white lie. So now first two sound kind of similar. What's the difference?
Okay, so a white lie is something like I just said right then and there.
Right.
Or if someone's sick in the hospital and they go, how do I look? You're not going to say, it doesn't
You look like
so
death
good.
warmed over.
Yeah, so you'd say, yeah, how do you feel? You look good, you're going to be out of here in no time. So that's a white lie. So lying by omission is, oftentimes people use that. If my husband, if I said, honey, who was there last night at the bar? And he names 5 people, but neglects to tell me that his ex-girlfriend is there, that's lying by omission.
Okay.
He told me several people, but left her out of the equation.
Right.
Then you have partial truth, partial lie. That is the hardest to detect. As you can imagine now, part of the story's true, and then they just stretch apart. Like maybe the time is a little bit different,
right,
or what exactly they did is a little bit different.
And then there's, of course, the complete lie.
Then there's the complete lie, where the whole entire thing's a lie. Now, a complete lie is much easier to detect, Al, because the whole story's a lie. See, a liar memorizes their story from forward to back. I mean, from the beginning to the end.
Sure.
So if you ask a liar to tell their story from the end back, so tell me the last thing you did last night all the way to the first thing. A liar, if they're making up the story, they can't do it.
Right.
Because they memorize the story this direction.
And the white lie is not usually malicious.
No, the right lie is just for social politeness.
Why do people lie?
People lie for all different reasons. One is to avoid embarrassment.
Right.
Okay. So we saw that, you know, with Bill Clinton. He lied about the sexual relations.
Sure.
Well, another one is to get gains, to get some type of reward.
Money or gains.
Yeah, money and gains. We saw that guy with regard to A Million Little Pieces, the author of A Million Little Pieces,
Sure.
James Fry. He lied, right, to get benefit, right?
Right.
So then there's a lie for malicious intent, to hurt someone. And then there's a lie to actually, as a practical joke.
Like get a laugh.
Yeah, to get a laugh. It's a joke.
So how do you tell if someone is lying to you? You say there's several indicators.
Yeah, well, first of all, you have to norm someone. What is their normal behavior? So I want to calibrate you. Just because you touch your mouth doesn't mean you're lying, okay? You rub your neck, that's all wrong, or scratch your nose. I want to find out, what's your normal behavior? How does Al sit? What's your posture? Do you use your hands when you speak? How much eye contact are you giving me? What's your tone of voice, your pitch? When you deviate from that, that's called an indicator. When an indicator of deception is when something doesn't match. Maybe your words don't match your body language, or your pitch goes up. There's different verbal and non nonverbal
Or
indicators.
you repeat a question. You repeat the question that's asked.
Well, you repeat a question. That's called the Starling Technique. So, hey,
Well,
Al.
you think of a lie.
Right. Al, where were you last night? Where was I last night?
Where was I last night? What do you mean, where was I last night?
You decide, A, am I going to lie or tell the truth?
Right.
B, if I am going to lie, what am I going to say?
Yeah.
So that's other stalling techniques are like ums, ers,
Right.
or you'll see a lot of congressmen sometimes, good question, and they'll drink the water.
And you say these indicators, you need 3 really. You can't go by 1 or 2.
Right, 3 indicators of deception is a hot spot. And actually, we just saw I found a hot spot recently with John Mark Carr, the guy who's claiming he was there when
Really?
John Benet Ramsey was died, you know, when she died. So he does a shoulder shrug. This is a body language thing where he says, I didn't mean to hurt her. A shoulder shrug, Al, means uncertainty.
Well,
so when I say,
real quickly, do you think he's lying about...
Yes, I think he's lying. The thing is, I can tell he's lying. I don't know what he's lying about. See, we can look for indicators, but we don't know what the cause is.
Interesting.
So another thing he says is, I love John Benet. Love, current tense.
Yeah.
It should be past tense. We saw the same thing with Susan Smith several years ago.
Right.
In the 80s, she said, I loved my children.
Yeah.
Right? Supposedly, they were just kidnapped.
Sure.
She knew they were dead.
They were gone. Janine Driver, interesting.
She knew they were
interesting
dead.
stuff. More information, check out our website at today.msnbc.com.
Yeah, lyintamer.com as well.
All
Thanks,
right.
Al.
And we'll be back with more of Today right after this.